Ready to go?
I think we're rolling.
Yeah.
Adam Vogels, it's a pleasure to have you on the weekly podcast.
Shame the heater turned off.
Yeah, and rightly so,
That's
mate. The thing was too loud. It sounded like an airplane.
Well, mate, my feet were cold, so.
Yeah,
Fuck
well,
you.
if you paid for proper ducting heating in this place,
It's coming. I want those snakes, actually. Do you mind bringing those snakes over? Please.
Bring them over, Lucas.
Thank you.
Adam Vogels wants to tuck them away.
So, actually, put them in the middle because I'll finish the whole packet.
I tucked into
Actually,
him.
watch out for this bloke. He's a dark horse when it comes to when it comes to
Thanks, mate. I tucked into him a bit earlier, so they're all yours, mate. Yeah.
Good thing they're not dumplings, actually.
Yeah. I heard you don't... What's your method? Can you tell the viewers you don't chew?
Nah, don't chew. So
you sort of slurp.
It's got the friction where it can slip right down. So.
Bit of a suction method,
Yeah,
is
I
it?
wouldn't even call it
Like
eating.
a vacuum I used to call you back in the day.
Yeah.
Sort of...
Acarina didn't know what hit it.
So you didn't chew exactly, you just swallow it.
You're so fucked.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Record breaker, this guy. He holds the record breaker at Acarina. Don't ya?
They're renovating that joint, so I can't get dumplings now. Have you been back there?
Nah. I've been back there since I was about 13, 14, mate. I hear you and your mate go down there.
Who's my mate? Go on. Who's my mate?
Well, my mate, Saward, he's not listening.
Acarina?
Yeah, my mate Saward, he's a lifeguard there.
Is he?
Yeah, he tells me that you pop in.
Who do I go with,
every
though?
summer? John Laverde?
Yeah.
Nick Vogels, from what I hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, I don't own a beach house. Well, actually.
Yeah, you do. You
Yeah,
do.
true.
So I'm just...
It's convenient. Yeah, true. It's convenient because on a hot day you want to go have a dip, mate.
Yeah, right. So you go to a public swimming
God
pool,
forbid
do you?
a bloke have a dip in the fucking public
No,
pool.
each to their own.
If I was going on the water slide, fair enough. Like a fuckwit. I'm not that
Each
bad.
to their own. Personally, I don't know.
Yeah, you
Wouldn't
might
be me. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm a bit hot at home during summertime, I'll probably just head down to the beach and dip my toes in
But
the
like
water.
you couldn't drive an hour away, just go get some water on you. Like
I'll just have a cold shower, mate. I don't know.
Nah.
I wouldn't go to a public pool, mate. I'm sorry. There's a time and place for everything in life, and I feel like, I don't know, each to their own, but maybe I'm a bit harsh in saying this, but I don't think 24-year-old grown-ass men should be going to a public pool.
Right. Oh, opinions are like arseholes, so.
Oh.
Yeah. Cool. We all got one, don't we?
Yeah, well, we all got one. We all got one, and that's mine. That's mine for you. But how's your week going? It's a fine Tuesday night.
Yeah, it's a night. It's going to be cooler these days, so fucking dark at 4:30 at this rate.
Yeah, I thought we'll change it up. Instead of doing the Sunday night podcast, we'll do a bit of a midweek review, talk about some of the games last week and touch on the hype for the games coming up this week. But good to see our Spotify listeners keep growing, so credit to you blokes and girls out there listening in and tuning in.
Yeah.
I've actually got a mate from work that really wants to shout out here. His name's Bao.
Bao.
Now, Bao just got onto it recently, and I kid you not, Adam, he has watched every single one from the first episode to like the ninth episode. But what he's done, because he got onto it about like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, right.
He's actually gone back.
Oh, right.
I don't know, he's put himself through it. And he's been debriefing to me every time I see him in the office.
Even the first one.
Even the first one, mate.
Filmed with a fucking iPhone
Yeah.
2.
He actually watches it. He's like, every time I see him, he gives me the update. He's like, I'm up to the 3rd episode. I just finished the Brody Holland episode. It was so funny. You know, you got that mad Collingwood supporter on last episode. I loved it, mate. And, you know, credit to you, Bao. I said I'll shout you out today, and here it is.
I've got some feedback too, actually, as well.
Yeah, go on.
You finished?
I was finished. I was about to tell you a bit of lore about him, but...
No, he's a legend. I don't even know the bloke, but I already love him. So.
I got in trouble at work for calling him Sunchoy Bao.
Oh, right. Well, it does go.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, actually, I got pulled up. It was like my second week there. I don't know. I got a bit too ahead of myself, but he wouldn't mind me saying that. He wouldn't mind me saying that. He had a bit of a laugh to it, but I got pulled up by the manager saying, Joseph, you can't be saying that.
He didn't care. Then what's the issue?
He said a lot worse to me.
Right.
He said, I think, you know, he's a good bloke, mate. It's how I get along with people.
What did he say to you?
I can't remember, mate. We're blokes. We're two blokes in a corporate job. We want to talk some shit. Huh?
Like some Lebo shit?
No, I don't even think he said, maybe he has once or twice, but... Yeah, he's a real one. Yeah.
But anyway, what a legend this bloke is, and I hope I meet him in the coming weeks. Maybe Mitre Tavern, we can get him down.
100%, I can organise
that. The boys, Daniel Merckx and the go.
Some of the Deloitte boys.
Calling me John, fuck off.
Mate. Anyway, what are you going to say?
Just some feedback I got. Yeah, not bad feedback, got some blokes from my old job. They love the potty, but they got this thing about us in Carlton Talk, and every week they go, all you guys talk about is Carlton.
Yeah, it's Carlton podcast.
I don't give a fuck, you know, and I'm not going to name names, but they know who they are.
Yeah.
So I want to say, you go stick it up where the sun don't shine.
Exactly right.
Because
I'll double that.
Because, we're going to talk about the Blues.
Why don't you name some names? Shout them out.
Due to a couple of logistics, can't. can't really name.
So in other words, they're pussies.
It wouldn't be favourable to me. It's corporate stuff.
Oh yeah, wank,
So
wank,
I'm just trying to protect my rights myself. But
I hope they're listening.
Great blokes. Just
I'm sure they're good blokes, but I'm sure you're wankers as well to go with that.
Yeah. So Carlton talk. We're back onto it.
Yeah. Josh Fraser.
Josh Fraser. A great improvement, and I think it's due for a talk because the first 8 weeks we've just been hounding the Blues, and of course like the performances didn't stack up, and I think this week they deserve some credit.
But who didn't see that coming, honestly? Like, every time we sack a coach or we get rid of a coach, we always bounce back with the caretaker coach.
I know, but give
happens
credit.
All the time. I'll give him a lot of
Stu.
credit, and I just don't want our supporters to get too ahead of ourselves here, because the man himself, Fraser's come out and said he's not entirely ready for the job. He doesn't want it. He still thinks he's got a long way to go of coaching. So let's just not get too ahead of ourselves. Yeah, we got the win. It was a good bounce back after we've had like the worst start to the season on and off the field.
Yep.
So yeah, let's celebrate that. But also let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We've still got the task of appointing a new coach.
But I reckon it's more so the way it was won. Like I found it a very mature win.
Definitely.
Played 4 quarters and literally didn't shit themselves once.
I know.
Like, yeah, and just individual performances too. Like, we've gone on about their recruits this year, and I just think
they stood up.
Haywood and Florin and Ainsworth, and even their last month, to be honest, particularly Ainsworth, very underrated player in this last month. The losses take the shine off that.
They do.
When we lose a game, it's
They do.
fuck, like who gives a shit?
How many goals did he kick this year, Ainsworth?
He's kicked, I reckon
13,
he's kicked
14?
13, 14, let's say 15.
Yeah.
How's that
there.
Jamie Elliott watch going?
I think they're neck and neck.
Hope he gets there. Well, shame on the ones who fucking ridiculed you for saying that because they're neck and neck. So it's a pretty fair comparison.
100%, yeah. But Jamie Elliott is towards the end of his year. But I did say when I made the call that Ainsworth will have a better season. I did actually mention that obviously it's time for Elliott to hang the boots up eventually.
Yeah.
We're not expecting Elliott to stay in his prime forever, guys. Like, I don't think that was a bad call even when I said it. And I didn't say Ainsworth is a better player overall than Elliott. I just said he'll have a better season than Jamie Elliott this season. And I feel like at the moment they're neck and neck. But yeah, anyways, the recruits did stand up. Haywood stood up.
Ollie Florin, Bog, in my opinion.
Yeah, he was the best on ground.
He was very good.
He got a lot of the footy and he was actually fairly efficient with it. And that's something we haven't seen from him this season. That's something he's prided himself on in the past at Sydney. And I feel like a lot of Carlton fans, including myself, were massive advocates in promoting our frustration for that. I said a couple of weeks ago he wouldn't get a game at Sydney right now. And do I stand by that? I do.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't get a game at Sydney.
I do.
No, he wouldn't.
I do stand by that, but it's just good to see him bringing his level of standard that we recruited him based off to Carlton. And we saw that probably one out of the 10 games. It's taken him 10 games to get his rhythm. And he's not... Well, we can't pride him on his consistency and his momentum because he hasn't carried through that yet. We haven't seen that, obviously. We don't know what the future holds. But I would hope just to see... I won't be looking at the wins on the board for the rest of the season of Carlton. I just want to see consistency with certain players, with certain individuals. I don't mind if we lose to Port Adelaide this week and I see Ollie Florin get another 30 touches at 75% efficiency and, dare I say, a goal. I wouldn't mind that. And I wouldn't mind seeing Ainsworth kicking 2. I wouldn't mind seeing Haywood taking a few marks upfield and delivering it straight to Harry Mackay. I wouldn't mind that. Just show me something. Show me some spark. I feel like it's time we just don't worry about the wins, especially with the rule changes regarding father-sons, which we'll touch on.
Yeah.
Regarding Cody Walker and the picks we have to give up. It's actually beneficial for the Blues to
be bottom 4.
Be bottom 4.
Yeah, it is actually.
Be bottom 4. You know more about it than me, mate. Did you want to touch on it?
Yeah. I just think it's a fucking joke how
it is.
You see all these blokes going through, you got your Ashcroft brothers going through Brisbane and you got Dacos going through Collingwood, and there's so many more. Off the top of my head, those two come to mind. But now the rules have changed. Essentially, we've got to give up, I think, 2 picks in the first round. If Richmond were to bid on him with pick 1, which everyone thinks they will, Carlton will have to give up their pick where they finish in the ladder, and then Sydney's pick. So they lose 2 picks.
And then we've got Tasmania coming into it next year.
And Brisbane, I think they showed Brisbane to get Will Ashcroft only gave up, I think, 2 picks in the 30s. It was so much more lenient. Then now it's just become ridiculous. And not only do you lose a first round pick, but you lose a pick to use on the trade table. Say you want to bring across someone from another club.
Yeah.
You just lose currency now.
Yeah.
Just because there's new rule changes.
Come at the worst time too.
If they're going to do it, they should have implemented it in 2028 onwards, where no clubs know who's coming through the ranks in 2 years. Like, Carlton have been planning to recruit Cody Walker for a number of years now. All of a sudden, the rules change. So, like, it's a fucking stitch up.
Is it actually set in stone?
Yeah, set in stone, yeah.
Like, that's it?
Yeah.
So one day they literally woke up this year and they said, we're going to change the rules, and they got it done straight away. I would respect them if they said, yeah, it's going to be like this as of 2028.
Yeah, as I said, yeah.
That would have been better. But anyways, we got a plan for that. Not much we can do. We didn't write the book. We just follow it. We just read it. So that's something we've got to look out for there. So it is good to get wins because it just creates, it helps your culture, helps the supporters keep rocking up. But
I wonder if they'll get sucked into the honeymoon thing again with like David.
Nah,
King.
they won't. They won't.
Yeah, if Fraser, unless Fraser goes fucking 14-0, I probably still wouldn't appoint him.
How funny was the head coaching position listed on Seek?
Yes.
Did you see that? Was that legit?
Yeah,
I just got the screenshot sent into the group chat, but was that actually legitimate?
Legit. Should apply for it, mate.
Oh my
Couldn't be worse than Michael Voss.
Should we get Bob Flanders to apply for it?
Oh, I think he already has.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't know what he'd do on those press conferences.
Oh my god! But look, that just tells me that they're not approaching it with arrogance. It's a very humble, transparent approach. Whoever wants to be the coach of our football club has to go through the process.
Yeah.
That's what that tells me. Mm-hmm. And there's some positives to look at that.
The thing is, though, if they were to appoint a guy like John Longmire or Simpson, who have been coaches before, they wouldn't want to do the process.
Nah.
Like, they wouldn't want to offer a PowerPoint.
Like Hinkley.
Like, they wouldn't do that. They got too much pride to do that.
They got too much
So
arrogance.
for me, it's like I'd rather them go through a process and actually get someone, like, follow through a process and do it properly rather than rush into it and make a rash decision.
Would you rather take a hungry coach for success or a coach that has tasted success?
A hungry coach, because I think that's the new way these days.
Was that not Voss?
No, because Voss was already tried at Brisbane and he failed. And
tried at Port as well.
Yeah.
As assistant coach, he was very much a part of that process.
I think the way it's working these days, you see guys like Sam Mitchell and Craig McRae who have had very success relatively, and Adam Kingsley. They've all been untried coaches who are hungry, and have fresh ideas and suited to the modern game. If they get Ken Hinkley, I'll literally stop watching the club.
Nah, he won't gel with the players.
Mate,
he's
all
too
due
outdated.
respect to him, he's a fucking fossil.
Yeah.
And I just don't think he's suited to the modern day. Football's changed a lot, mate, in the last 10 years.
The Tigers might have some trouble fielding a team this week.
Yeah.
They've got 17 injured players, AFL injured players, I might add, and they've only got about 26 or 25 players to choose from. And
so they might go to their, was it reserves team?
Yeah, there's talks that they have to dig into they actually might have to call up some VFL players to at least name a full squad. Now, I can't help but wonder, we saw this in 2021 with West Coast. Yeah,
school teacher got fucking recruited.
Yeah, from the Waffle.
Oh,
it's good to see. But I'm going to talk about something very controversial.
I reckon you might get picked up, maybe.
Yeah, if I put my hand up. Yeah, anyone can get a game for that Richmond side at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm keeping all their rookies in my Supercoach team. I'm not getting rid of them anytime soon.
Burden and what's the other cunt's name? Cumming can't get over 30 to save himself.
I don't have Cumming. I've got that Richesco guy, yeah. However you say his name. But I'm going to say something very controversial here. Actually, let me get out the injury list. I'm not sure. Okay, so we've got Toby Nankervis, who I believe is a hamstring.
Mm-hmm.
Dion Pressia, Sam Laylor, or was it Layla?
I don't know, either.
Either or.
I think Laylor's in next to Thomastown.
Layla, Josh Gibkis, we've got Morris Rioli, Hugo Ralph Smith. So they're all in their best 22 and they're all on the sidelines right now. Half of them have soft tissue injuries. It's about time, and I know it's very controversial what I'm about to say, but it's about time that they start to allow peptides into the AFL.
Yeah, right. Peptides.
Just muscle recovery peptides, nothing too extreme. Is that cheating, is it?
Let me tell you,
it's the most extreme sport in the world, AFL. Let's be real here.
If that got approved, I reckon James Hird would come fucking flying down to AFL quarters.
Oh my gosh.
He'd fucking
Joe Watson,
He'd run a rort there. And Watson, they'd throw hands. For
yeah,
sure,
and rightly so.
Yeah.
You'd almost give Watson another Brownlow just to make up for it.
Yeah.
Give him 2. Don't give him the first one back. Just give him 2. Apparently, he hasn't given it back. Apparently, he's still got it.
Respect.
Yeah, I respect it too.
Deserved to win it, mate.
He did. But is it time? What do you reckon, Ads? Do you back or bench it?
Nah, fucking bench it.
Bench
Peptides.
it.
Fuck.
But mate, you got 17 AFL listed players in Richmond injured at the moment. Half of them, or more than half of them, are due to soft tissue injuries. There's peptides out there that support muscle recovery and sustainability. Because these players, they've only got a 1 day
I'm
rest.
sure there's some legalised drug to take.
Yeah, there is. You can dose up on your magnesium tablets to get your muscles up and about after a big game. But obviously they go through the process of recovery. Ice baths, all these natural resources and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's just food for thought.
I think it comes down to the way they've been managed by the fitness staff.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Well, how often do you see this many players on the injury list? It's pretty uncommon. As you said before, the last one was West Coast, and that was even due to COVID and all that bullshit.
Are they not taking recovery seriously at Tigerland?
Yeah, I think that's all it's down to. I don't think peptides are the answer. If everyone was going through it, maybe club, then I think maybe. But
you really got to be.
Are they all soft tissue though, or are they
majority are?
Okay, interesting. All right, maybe put a case forward. Yeah,
I don't know, mate. Maybe it just comes down to professionalism. Maybe you just got to take your
a lot of
recovery seriously.
A lot of those blokes don't get off that list. Like Darren Presty is on that list every third week.
Yeah.
And Gibkiss has been on that for ages.
His whole career.
Yeah.
He's only been in the system for 3-4 years?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a shame.
And a lot of Richmond fans I speak to, they tell me he's massive downfall for him. There was big raps on that guy.
Yeah, a lot of big raps. He was meant to replace Alex Rance.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess it's tough.
Let's talk about your man, mate.
Who's my man?
Charlie Curnow.
Charlie Curnow.
Yeah. He's been named in the Sydney Swans bottom 10 players for the fourth consecutive week now, isn't it?
Let me get it up.
Actually, no, that's not right because he kicked 7 goals a couple of weeks
Charlie
ago.
Curnow has been ranked among the bottom 10 players on the field 5 times.
Oh, 5 times.
Out of 9 games. So that's a guy they're paying not only big money for, but on the trade table paid a lot for.
To be fair, the whole team has been informed. Like Brodie Grundy, Chad Warner.
All I heard off season was how good the service is going to get. And now he's going to mark everything. That's all I heard.
Yeah. He's definitely not the standout this year. And I feel like the whole competition, we're expecting him to be the standout and the marquee player like he was at Carlton. But the reality is at Sydney, he's just the missing puzzle piece. That's all he is. Yeah. And I don't think Sydney are too critical in his performance. He's just going and doing his job.
I guess when you're winning, with your comments on performance like that, they wouldn't even...
Nah, but he's playing his part for the team. He's going in, week out, taking the best defender, freeing up Joel Amartey, which is why Joel Amartey's...
So you reckon he's playing well?
I reckon he's just doing his job. He's doing exactly what Sydney brought him in to do.
Yeah, see, I disagree. I think if he's not kicking goals, he's a massive liability.
But he's still a massive threat. You're never going to disregard Charlie Curnow.
Of course, I'm saying if he's not kicking goals, then he is.
I wouldn't say he's a liability. I reckon that's a bit tough.
Have you seen the way he runs? And he's got a turning circle of a truck. He can't move, mate. I was watching that game on Friday, as a Carlton supporter going for Sydney, it was like watching a Carlton game supporting Sydney. And when the ball went to ground, I was yelling at Curnow. I'm like, mate, fucking run. He can't turn. He's like...
You can take the boy out of Carlton, but you can't take
I think it's his knees, though, because he can't actually turn laterally.
He couldn't bend.
He can't pressure. He can't, it's a liability, mate.
He's lost his agility.
Lost a lot of it.
Who was he playing on?
That Frampton bloke. I don't know. He looked so off.
Is Frampton their best defender? Best fullback?
Yeah, Collingwood's. But if we're calling him a tough defender to play on, then I don't know where we're at. We're in the VFL.
Oh.
No, let's be honest.
Oh.
I'm sure mate.
It's harsh, but it's low-key a bit valid, yeah.
I just think he lacks...
Okay, I just reckon calling him a liability is a bit harsh.
I didn't say that. I said if he's not kicking goals. If he's not kicking goals, it's a liability. If he's kicking goals, it's one of the best forwards in the game. But I don't think he brings much to the table.
Even when he's not kicking goals, I reckon his presence alone still draws in the best defender, and it'll still free up Amartey to kick goals. So does the team hurt when he's not kicking goals? Sydney have proven that they don't bleed when Curnow doesn't kick goals. They stay on top and they're capable of winning games with Curnow not kicking goals. Why is that though? Last year they couldn't win games when Curnow was there. So you might ask, what do you mean by that, Eubes? What I'm telling you is he takes their best defender out the game.
Yeah, I agree.
Frees up Amartey. So Amartey used to take the best defender and Amadi couldn't hack it against most teams' best defenders. You'll see Amadi pop up 1 week and you won't see it for the next 4 weeks because he just couldn't match up against anyone and everyone. Now he's getting like the second, third best defender each week. You know, they're trying to rub Kerner out the game because Amadi will hurt you. He'll kick 4 goals a game, Amadi, no worries. But Kerner, if you let Charlie Kerner hurt you, he can easily put 10 on you.
Yeah, of course.
Easily. He's capable of that.
Get him off the leash.
Week in, week out, he can kick 10. But, you know, he's getting a lot of work put into him, and rightly so. He's deserved that sort of respect.
On Joel Amadi, reports coming out that he's demanding on the range of 1 to 1.2 million a season.
Fair income. Who would have thought?
Ridiculous, if you ask me.
Oh, the fact that he's even valued that.
For a guy who, at best, is probably a B grader, let's be honest.
He's basically valued that after half a season, after 10 rounds.
Yeah. It's
most inconsistent forward I've seen in the competition for the past 5 years. Don't get me wrong, prior to Charlie Kerner being that team, he had his moments. We saw him kick his bag of goals, but incredibly inconsistent.
Yeah. I don't know how that warrants 1.2, but that's how the market is now. Players just demanding above market value. We saw Bo McCreary talks about Tasmania offering $1 million. Like these B grade type players, like no superstars, getting 1 million. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Unless the salary cap's going up by an extraordinary amount, and that's becoming the new average or something.
Yeah.
Like, would you in 10 years' time? Maybe 1 million is the new average, and then we're going to give B graders $1 million.
Right now, I think it's sitting around 650,000
so,
average for AFL players' salary. So everyone wants to get paid well above it. But yeah, I reckon Amadi at best is worth 850 at best.
So I wouldn't say that. I'd say 6.
I reckon 850 is reasonable, and I reckon Bo McCreary is a solid 900k
See,
player.
850 to pry him out of Sydney, to actually get him over the line, 850.
Yeah.
But as a player, I think he's worth that. Like, we've seen Zach Williams, he wasn't worth 900 to a million.
But you have to get him out.
But you got to get him out.
Yeah,
You
you
got
have
to
to get
track
him out
these
of
blokes
Sydney.
over. So it's like,
GWS.
it's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, I really hope I'm going to Perth. Can I just say that? I'm willing to put $1,000 aside and go to Perth.
Well, I've heard it's a nice place.
Fucking beautiful place.
Yeah.
I've been there 3 times.
Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
See mate Cornelio there.
Yeah.
Every time you suck him off there.
Couple.
Yeah.
Couple gym sessions, pool sessions. It's a great guy, Cogs.
Yeah.
Stephen, his name is. Yeah, you might know him. Number 3 for GWS.
Yeah, the rings a bell.
Little Instagram buddies we are. DM here and there.
Does follow you?
Yeah, fucking hell.
Does he actually?
Look at that, mate.
No way.
Like that.
Okay.
Mate. Anyways.
But, yeah, I want to talk about this gold number that Pendles has got.
Yeah.
Before I go down a rabbit hole, I was going to say Pendlebury, remarkable career.
Unbelievable.
He is the champion of the game.
Coming from Carlton supporters, by the way.
Amazing career, and what he's done is remarkable, and I don't think
Full respect to him.
I don't think we're beaten in a long time, this record.
I don't think it'll ever be beaten.
Ever beaten, let's be honest. So, I want to give credit's due.
100%.
But I just think the way it's been, and this is not his fault, I don't think. It's hard to say. I think the way the narrative has been controlled by Collingwood has sort of blown this all out of proportion. The gold number it's a bit controversial just because like everyone's like, oh, should everyone wear this same number or should just Pendles get it? Like everyone thinks it's a bit like, look at me. For me, it's like, you know what? Let him have it. He's broke the record. But then reports coming out about all the profits going to him, to me, screams a salary cap loophole. And there's reports coming out that other clubs are filthy at this because if Pendles can, let's say, so the report is he's going to wear 8 jumpers throughout the game.
I thought it was 12.
Let's say 12K.
Far out. How is he actually going to wear 8, 12?
So he's going to keep changing them apparently, and then he's going to sell them to fans.
Right.
Let's just say, for example, he sells them for 50K each. Do the math. It's like what, above $1 million.
He can easily make
there's fans
close to $1 million.
There's fans out there with a lot of money
that
who support
would.
the club who would pay 50K for it.
A lot of losers out there with money that would pay.
Yeah,
put it that way.
But yeah, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
So people would pay 50K for a Pendles gold number jersey. If he sells all those 50K, makes $1 million. $1 million outside the cap, you may as well not pay him his contract for the year. And like, clubs are apparently filthy at this because where did you draw the line? Like Carlton could just say to Paddy Cripps, okay, we'll make you a Carlton Brownlow medalist.
Keep going.
Yeah, Carlton could say to Paddy Cripps, Nick Vogler,
Keep going.
Go real quiet, mate, because I've got a good thing coming.
Go
Carlton could say to Paddy Cripps, hey Cripper, we'll make you a 2-time Brownlow medalist jersey.
Yeah.
2 Brownlows on the jersey.
And there's nuffies out there that would buy into it.
Yeah, so Paddy Cripps, Brownlow medalist jersey. sell it for $1 million. Profits go to you. We won't pay for the year though, but hush hush, we won't pay for the year. And maybe that money could have been spent on keeping DeConing. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? But, like, this is how it is.
So, okay, so he's keeping the 12 jumpies he's wearing during the game and he's selling them and making the 100% profit, right?
That's what they're saying. Yeah.
Does he keep all the merchandise sales that get sold at the Collingwood on the Collingwood website and at the Collingwood shop?
I don't know.
Does he keep all of that?
I don't reckon.
I would hate to think he will. I don't think so, because he's not putting the investment in, is he? He's not going to the manufacturer saying, I'm going to give you X amount of dollars to make me 5,000 shirts, and then once they're sold, I keep 100% of the profits. Because it's the club's investment. The club does that, right?
Mm. End of the day, though, he's making.
I think he's just keeping the 12 jumpers. I think that's all it is.
No, he's making profit off merch he's selling.
Yeah.
So
what does that mean? Does that mean like the whole fucking Collingwood shop that sells the number 10 gold merchandise
whatever it is,
goes to him directly? Whatever it 100%.
is, it's the principle of it. A player is taking profits
Yeah.
outside the cap. Like, do you know players have to claim everything that comes to them as a gift as a club? There was a thing from I think Dwayne Russell. He wanted to give a player a book. It was worth like $50. It was a book.
He wanted to give a player a
Yeah,
book?
it was like he wanted to give a book. He said, and he wasn't allowed to.
Yeah.
Because like it's against the cap. You can't it's like,
book.
There's like big rules around it. Like you got certain things and parameters you got to tick off and stuff.
A book?
Yeah, like some sort of book. I don't know.
Was his book valued 50K?
No, like $50. Like $50. I'm just saying, like something as small as that wasn't allowed. So it's like it's very strict, this sort of stuff, like claiming stuff, because clubs don't want to AFL doesn't want clubs to cheat the cap and claim things on the side. Like, you know what I mean? This is what it comes down to. This is why clubs aren't happy about it.
It's very hard to control. It's very hard to control his money and like where's it going, how it's getting done, cash flow, this and that. But I guess this sort of leads into, should AFL clubs be independently owned? Do you reckon it's time? There were reports in 2022 that a guy from Texas wanted to buy GWS. At the time, it was worth like yeah, Adrian Patel, imagine he buys a club.
I don't reckon it'll work, because for me, the rich will get richer and the shitter clubs will go shitter. North will fold, St Kilda will fold. Collingwood will be an empire. Carlton will be like it'll be like an EPL.
It'll be out of control. It'll become like the NBA. Players will just be going every season for more money and more money.
It's a good question, though. I haven't really thought about it too much.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about it in the next pod.
But yeah, the whole Pendles thing.
The whole Pendles thing.
So do you reckon, yeah, what's your thoughts on this whole beat up with... Do you think they've planned to get him to the West Coast game because they want the win?
Kane Corns last night said it perfectly, and he said it in the most direct, transparent tone possible. They definitely penciled in this game exactly to marry off with Pendles' record breaker 433 at the start of the season. As soon as those fixtures came out, 100% Craig McRae got the calendar out and goes,
West Coast.
Massive circle, West Coast and MCG.
Yeah.
We're going to prepare Pendles for that game, get 120,000 of our Collingwood fans at the G, sell a shit ton of merchandise, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And we'll guarantee, and more importantly, get the win.
Yeah.
The disrespect on West Coast. I think it's Harley Reid's 50th game, is it not? Is it?
Yeah. Does he get a gold number?
Yeah. Well, I just really hope West Coast turn up and cause an upset. That'd be great. And I wouldn't mind a little getaway to Perth. So it just gives me more reason to go.
I hope to see you there. Awesome.
I hope to be there, mate. I'm going to buy a jersey, get the scarf, sit in the middle of the cheer squad. Yeah, the works. Hey?
Collingwood hate watch.
We could do a Collingwood, but I feel bad. Like the bloke's breaking the record of games, mate. 4-3-3.
I don't feel bad at all.
I mean, like, just
bad. He's making fucking profits off his jerseys. I don't feel bad at all.
Fuck him for that. But you got to respect. The principle.
Another thing as well,
he's breaking the record.
I don't even talk about this. Kind of if you want, but how about the reports last year about his financial advisor misapportioning $2 million?
I thought it was $3 million.
$3 million from his player match payments
over the last 15
payments.
years or something.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
And he's fighting a legal battle and trying to sue him.
There you go. A lot of law fees in that.
Which wouldn't be cheap. So
exactly.
It begs the question, maybe he's playing on to get money. But I don't know.
And this definitely helps.
I don't know.
These merch sales.
But then actually, I don't really agree with that, because then he could just go into a coaching role and get paid.
True, but is there a lot of money in coaching? Come on.
Yeah.
Well, it came out recently. AFL coaches on average get paid 150 to 200K per season.
Assistant coaches.
Yeah.
So he's probably more than, it's probably like double that, triple that.
Like, what's Travis Boak getting as that wank?
Nick loves the Paul Roos comments.
What's Travis Boak getting in that wank role? Culture?
Culture role.
Culture role, head of
I want
culture.
to know what he does.
If he's on 150, 200K, far.
I want to know what he does all day. Gives high fives and
Yeah, what did he do?
they got these made up roles.
Head of culture. What? What does that mean?
Yeah.
What's your day-to-day look like? Are you a psychologist? Like, what are you? Fair enough, I can understand if they're bringing in a psych for that. You know, human resources, it's someone that can connect with people and have sorting conversations to touch their emotions and stuff. But, like, this bloke played footy for 20 years. Like, honestly, where's his degree in psychology? You're bringing him head of culture.
It's a big mates club, mate. It's a big mates club because they brought over that Chris Davies from Port as well.
Yeah.
He was so, and fancy enough, Trav Boak played at Port and he was a captain for a long time. Yeah. Just like how Lagudishe appointed Silvani as the list manager. Like, you know.
You're right.
Mates look after mates.
Exactly right. Big crunches there. Do you reckon the mic's picking it up?
I don't know.
It's really going. It's like cartoon punches.
They're not going to go away, Nick. I'll tell you
Yeah. Just quickly before we wrap things up.
We're nearly done. Have we covered anything?
Yeah, we've covered a fair bit, Adam. Yeah. But the highlight for the week in terms of the AFL world, I just want to congratulate and put the spotlight on the Melbourne Football Club. Now, everyone wrote them off this season. You know, they lost two of their best midfielders. They lost their coach. They didn't really sign anyone too shabby. You know, I wasn't expecting Jack Still to have the season he's having right now. Myercheck's come in and made a huge impact. I love that Chandler kid. He's good for a goal a game. He's really handy. You know, they've got the young bloods in Langford. Cozzy's doing his thing, even though he had a bit of an average game and fucked my super coach with a score of 60.
Couple weeks, hasn't it been?
Hey, no, he's been doing well, but he's had a good month. He's scoring, 90s to 100s.
Yeah, right.
But back or bench it, can Melbourne go all the way? They currently sit 7-3 on the AFL ladder and arguably the most informed team in the competition right now.
Didn't expect that one. Benching that? Nah, I don't think so. I think as good as they've been, there's just better teams out there.
Right.
So I don't think they get the job done against a Geelong or a Sydney.
But do you think that the fact that they've got no pressure helps? No expectation?
Absolutely. But I think they only get you so far. They might make an elimination final, semi-final. I don't think they're capped.
I disagree.
I don't think they have the depth to hold on all season and put in a performance for every single week in, week out. I think they're a good, honest 7th to 8th team. I think they'll win 13, 14 games this year based on the way they're
currently
playing.
In the top 4.
Hey?
They're currently in the top 4.
No, they're not.
7-3, mate. If that's not top 4 this season.
Aren't they 7th?
7-3. They've won 7 games and 3 losses. If that's not top 4,
they're
5th.
I think there's...
Yeah, sorry, they're 5th on percentage. Equal 3rd.
It just depends on guys like Gorn is an old cunt. Can he last on for the whole season this good? Like, you know what I mean?
They don't really have a backup for him, do they?
I just think as good as they've been, every team has a down patch, and I think theirs will come at some point. It's about whether they can, get back to form after that.
Fair enough. I reckon they can use this underdog mentality and no pressure, no expectation thing to their advantage and just keep turning up week in, week out and just saying, you know what, fuck is, we don't have the list like Geelong. We don't have the list like Sydney, but we're going to turn up every game and we're going to just give it our all.
Who's in that midfield?
Yeah.
Pickett, Steele, Windsor.
That's right, Windsor. He's really come through. Langford. He's like a little Bond, that guy.
Yeah.
Up and coming.
Good, honest players.
Yeah.
Back it or bench it. Brodie Grundy can finish top 3 in the Brownlow.
I'm definitely backing it.
Yeah.
100% I'm backing. What did he have? He was arguably best on ground on the weekend with 30 disposals as a ruckman, didn't he?
Played on Ned Long, but
Anyways,
it's still very good.
I reckon that's three votes in my book, that's for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
I reckon top 3. I don't want to get too in my head of myself and saying he'll win the Brownlow. It sort of hurts that umpires can look at the stat sheet and see what players got what, and they can sort of dissect and make judgments based off that. I reckon based off just general influence and impact on games, 100% he can. Like, he can finish top 3, arguably top 2. Even push for the whole thing. He's not just a ruckman that taps the footy, mate.
He's a midfielder, mate.
Exactly right. He has genuine impact on games. He kicks goals. He gets disposals. He tackles hard. He carries the momentum of the team. I don't see why not. Umpires would have to reward that.
I still want to see what your mate Craig McRae said to him.
I'd love to know. But no one's saying anything. Apparently it was something very personal.
Really?
But positive. Personal.
Yeah. I don't understand that.
I don't get that. What does that mean?
Yeah, Carrie Wilson goes, it was positive, but I cannot disclose it.
So she knows.
What could it have been?
Oh, Cara just spilled the beans, mate.
But it was positive.
But Cara always spills the beans like that. She's not one to withhold, secrecy.
Nah, she's woke as fuck, mate. She won't say anything.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Fucking bitch. Come on, love, say it.
What do you reckon it was? What could it have been?
Because I've looked back at the footage and Brodie Grundy's face wasn't happy. And McRae sort of had a bit of a smirk on his face.
Yeah.
The angle on his face sort of said like maybe they were just joking around, but Grundy gave him absolutely nothing. Grundy didn't even look at him. Didn't even give him any facial expression.
He was locked in though.
He was very much locked in, but even McRae said he's not going to repeat what he said. And
yeah, but that was so sus.
Yeah.
I can't repeat it, but trust me, it was positive.
Positive but personal.
I'm trying to work that one out.
Yeah. Kept me up at night, that one. Dare I say, I tried to find out myself, did a bit of investigating and communicated to the necessary people. And not even they could tell me. Apparently, like...
Who'd you call? Buddy Franklin?
Nah, it wasn't Buddy Franklin, mate. Yeah. Hawthorn fans, you're nothing without depth. I'm sorry to say, you're absolutely no threat at all. Your football club is absolutely no threat at all unless it's got its best 23, 24 players out there on the park fit and firing.
Who didn't play this week?
Gunston, they don't have, they've missed day all season.
Wait, Gunston didn't play definitely?
Gunston didn't play.
Yeah, I think they're fucked. Without him, they're fucked.
Who else are they
He's
missing?
like their secret weapon.
Yeah, hold on. I'll get out their injury list.
Because they play through him. Like, the coach, Sam Mitchell says to him, everyone outside the 50, get out and isolate.
The bloke's 35 years old.
They isolate him one-on-one. That's how he's doing so well.
Yeah, right. I just don't think they're capable of... I reckon they're the biggest letdown of 2026, to be honest.
They lost 2 games in a row.
Yeah, well, I had high hopes for them. The league had high hopes for them. And with that comes a level of expectation. They should be top 4 right now. They're barely inside the 8. They've proven that they have a massive weakness, and that's their depth.
Yeah, I agree. I can agree on that.
Yeah, so right now the injury list is as follows. Tom Barras, which is best 22. Marbior Chol, best 22. Yep. So Barras hamstring, Chol hamstring. Will Day hasn't played all season, but he's expected to return in the VFL. Keisha D, he's handy. Connor Nash, he's a good tagger. He's been out. He didn't play on the weekend because of concussion.
Had a few out.
And Jack Gunston, he's a test with his foot. Not confirmed to be in the side for this week's game in Tassie. Are they playing in Tassie, aren't they? Yeah.
You play Adelaide.
They're playing...
Fuck, that'll be boring.
Yeah.
I hate that ground.
Anyways...
They'd be spewing about Zach Merritt.
Apparently they're going to go hard again for him this year. At the end of this year's trade period, they'll be going very hard for him.
Probably so, but I just think West Coast fucked up. Not West Coast, I was like Essendon fucked up because now they get a way less of a deal for him.
Well, there's been murmurs that very transparent conversations have been had at the, what do they call it? The hangar.
Oh, hangar.
At the hangar, and Essendon are prepared to make a deal to trade him.
So why didn't you do it last year then?
I know. They
want to make a stand.
They've given up the fight, and they're prepared to trade him. He's just said openly and honestly he's exhausted, doesn't want to be a part of the club anymore. He wants to chase success. Coming to the end of his career, he still believes he's got about 3 years left on him. I reckon Hawthorn will offer him a 3-year contract. He's not looking for money, he just wants a bit of success.
Yeah.
Wants that feeling in life.
So they want to make a stand and keep him.
Yeah.
But are you making a stand when you're 1-10?
Well, he did sign a 7-year contract?
Yeah, but what do you get out of that to keeping him? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, mate.
Anyway, something to look forward to for Hawthorn fans. They'll add to their depth and help out their man John Newcombe in the midfield.
Yeah, needs the help.
But I don't reckon this year's the year for Hawthorn, which is very underwhelming. Would you agree?
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm predicting a Sydney Geelong grand final at this stage.
Yeah, mate, we're in round 10. I don't think I'm going to...
Yeah, we'll come back to it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I could be fucking wrong as anything.
I'm going to say Melbourne are going to surprise us.
Grand final?
Yeah, I'm going to say it's Melbourne-Sydney.
Right.
Yeah. and I'm going to be really heavily rooting for Melbourne because I do not want to see a medal around Charlie Kerner's neck.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I don't want to see it, mate. I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
I'd rather stick a fork in my eye.
Eye?
Yeah.
Toaster?
Yeah, possibly. Is that fucked?
No, it's
Maybe
fine.
it is. Anyway, guys, that's a wrap. Unless you want to say anything else, Adam?
Nothing really to add.
Anything coming to mind?
Predictions this week for the Blues. I think they win again.
You reckon they win?
And on 17 points.
Yeah, I agree. I reckon we'll win by about 24.
Yep.
It won't be a convincing win. It'll be a bit of a struggle. Porter out of form. Carlton don't play the best in Adelaide. But, given our performance in gather round, we only lost by about, 19 points, was it?
Yeah, we did all right.
It was under 20, I know that for sure. We did all right. We've proven that we are capable of putting together a couple good quarters on that pitch. So, yeah, I reckon we win by about 24.
Go the Blues.
Up the baggers. It's the Carlton Podcast, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in.
We'll see. You haven't learned yet. Now you learned.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
If you didn't know it then you know it now.
Yeah.
Stick it up your ass.
Yeah. Get comfortable with that. Cheers.
Cheers.